Bonjour Pisces and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your monthly tarot reading for the month of July. So I hope you are doing well. I'm using my normal usual spread for the monthlies. So over here I've got the major arcana for the energy for the month. Over there the court cards, which is going to be the advice on how to show up this month to maximize the benefit, and the minor arcana to clarify your message. Now, as usual, I ask that you bear in mind those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what applies and just drop the rest. And if you know you resonate better with your moon, Venus or rising sign, then by all means check those readings out too. So what is the energy for my Pisces querents for the month of July, please? Wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Awesome. I will go in depth obviously as soon as I've got all of my cards. What court cards have they advised to embody for the month of July? And you're advised to embody the quality or the characteristics of the Knight of Wands. I hope you can see it. To put it here. That's a little bit far away. Oh, by the way, if you like the tarot deck I'm using, this is the Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore, and I've dropped you a link in the description box if you are interested in getting it for yourself. So what are the messages for my Pisces querents for the month of July, please? So we begin with the Ace of Wands. Following this, we have the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Supporting the Ace of Wands, we have the Six of Swords. Below the Five of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups. And under the Ten of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is a heavy energy. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you immediately. This feels heavy. I feel the heaviness in, around the cards. But the good news is that the energy for the month is the Wheel of Fortune. Now that's beautiful. You've got two tens, and the tens represents completion and end of cycles in tarot. So the Wheel of Fortune as a major arcana talks about the cycles in life and the change of fortune that's going to go towards you now. So this is the end of something and the beginning of something new. You're going to be dealing with the end of something heavily this month in July, and then taking steps in order to start afresh is what I'm getting. But this is fated, and this is a big transformation. And so I can see with this Ace of Wands that there was a new beginning, and it was exciting because Wands is the sort of fire, so it's passion, desire, what really ignites your heart and soul. And so the Ace of Wands could have been a passionate brand new relationship, a brand new project, a brand new job, a relocation, something, just a brand new adventure that really excites you. It's supported by the Six of Swords. Now, Six is harmony after having overcome a challenge, and the swords represent the mental realm. Now, this is the thoughts you have, the knowledge you gained, and the truths that are exposed. And the Six of Swords talks about looking towards the future in a more positive ways because you've learned some lessons and you've taken them with you. So this Ace of Wands came after a challenge and looked very, very promising. So whatever this brand new beginning was, whatever the reason you're here, only you know this, this was something that was promising, and you looked towards it in a very optimistic way because you'd just overcome a change or a challenge and you'd learned some lessons here. But unfortunately, it's not turning out to be what you'd hoped for, because you've got the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Now this is your energy, this is water energy. So this is your feelings, what makes you happy, unhappy, emotions, may deal with relationships, intuition. And 5 represents the change. Now, the change becomes a challenge when you fight against it, and it becomes something that makes you grow if you go with the flow. So this is an emotional challenge. So if you fight it, it could bring regret, deep sadness, sorrow, disappointment. And it's always depicted as, the person doesn't see that, yes, you've got some spilt cups here, but right behind you, you have 2 cups still there. And the good news is that you actually are aware that there's, a silver lining to this cloud, because you've got the 8 of Cups that's supporting it, and 8 in Tarot is advancement. So the 8 of Cups, in the emotional realm, this is looking at a situation, or in this case, this Ace of Wands, this new beginning, this new adventure, this new relationship, this new creative project, whatever the case may be, looking at it and thinking, no, this is not fulfilling me emotionally whatsoever. I'm worth better than that. And so it's not an easy energy, because, it's an emotional challenge. So it's not an easy energy, but it isn't very empowering energy, because it's realizing your worth, your self-worth, and going, do you know what, I'm going to turn my back on this because it didn't deliver the promise, of the Suit of Wands, which is passion, excitement. It just didn't deliver. I'm disappointed, and now I want to move on to get my 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. And the court card you're advised to embody is the Knight of Wands, and this is for a very good reason. Now, before I go on with that, obviously you have free will. I will never presume to tell you how to live your life. This is just what the spirit team is advising. Now, the Knights represents actions, taking your life into your own hand, or things moving forward. So I like the energy of the Knights. It's very dynamic. Wands being the suits of passion and desire, the Knight of Wands just follows their passion. They just go for it. It's fast energy, and they just go, full gallop towards what is going to bring them passion, excitement, what really motivates them. It's that spirit, that willpower, that drive, which you are, advised and recommended to embody. And the reason for this is that because you need to complete this cycle, and only you can complete this cycle. You need to take action for it. And if you do take action, you will get the 10 of Swords. Now, the 10, as I've explained with the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 represents completion and end of a cycle. And the Swords being the mental realm, you go from the 6 of Swords, which is having learned lessons from the past, looking at things more positively, embracing the new. You go from this to the 10 of Swords, which is the end of this. This is total acceptance of what is. This is all things being exposed, or you completely accepting what happened and releasing it. To me, this is the card of the weight is lifted off your shoulders. It's when you start breathing again, because, well, after this, then you can start afresh again. And this is supported by the 9 of Wands. Now, 9 in Tarot is achievement or attainment. And this is, again, that suit of fire that we were talking about. The 9 of Wands talks about not giving up, pushing forward. It's like it's the last hurdle until you can get your 10, until you can complete that cycle. So the advice here is very, very clear. It is saying, okay, this has been challenging. You are now aware that this is not good for you, this doesn't serve you, and that you deserve better. So now you need to accept it and release it and move forward and take action towards what really excites you and ignites you, and it's going to fulfill you. And so do not give up. It's push, even though the card has this sense of being exhausted, because when you do anything with passion and excitement, it is exhausting. You can't sustain it all your life. Obviously, it's like when you fall madly in love, if it's the case of a passionate relationship, it dies out after a while, because the chemicals in our bodies, we can't sustain that. It just has to. It's just natural. And so this card is saying to you, okay, you're tired, but there's one hurdle, so that you may release it, and you need to take action towards this so that you can be free from this energy of the Five of Cups, of sadness, disappointment, regrets, whatever the case may be. And so that your new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune can start again, something much more promising, something that's going to be better aligned with you and bring you more luck. So I'm going to close your reading with a final message. So can we have a final message for my Pisces querents, please? This card right here. Three of Swords, yes. So the Three of Swords, 3 is expansion and growth. And the Three of Swords talks about a breakthrough in the mental realm. So this is your third card with swords, so it's kind of predominant. This is the card that frees you from the Two of Swords, which is being indecisive, not being able to see the way, feeling that you don't have enough clarity or enough knowledge to go, left or right. Also, with the idea of, protecting yourself, that Three of Swords liberates you from it. It's that mental breakthrough that, that's it, I know what to do, I've had it, even if it's not all planned perfectly, I'm going to turn my back on this situation and I'm going to move forward because this is, for my best interest. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Three of Cups. Another 3, another growth and expansion, and this is the emotional realm. This is having something to celebrate. This is rejoicing, being happy, sometimes socializing, but this is really emotional growth and sheer happiness, because you're going to free yourself from that, you're going to move forward. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any way, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, I really appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.